and pure, how measureless and strong. It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels, all love of God, how rich and pure, so pure, how measureless and strong.
yes, you took the fall and thought of me. Welcome, each and every one of you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope somebody's joining me right now, right here at this moment, at this time. It's the evening show, the evening program with Minister Sterling B. Want to thank you so much. Really wanted to start it earlier. However, it's about 6 p.m. or so, and just getting into it. Got a lot to share with you. I hope you stick around long enough to hear as we look at our community information awareness. All right, want to feature a little excerpt from Mayor Eric Adams. That's the mayor of New York City, Mayor Eric Adams. He will be giving that remarks here on the uh, even evening program here. Also want to look at President Biden's who signs the Marriage Act and Interracial Marriage Act yesterday. What does this mean? Want to look at some other public information here concerning other issues when we look at the coronavirus and all these other things that's happening in our environment, in our community. We want to look at some of these things. So we bless the name of the Lord God. It's Wednesday, and we pray that God will give you the grace and the mercies to make it through the rest of the week. As they say, this is over the ump day. All right, we're so glad that the sun shined this morning, shone this morning, and we're looking forward now into the night where the sun shall set. All right, okay, as the sun rises in the east and set in the west, so are his tender mercies. Father, blot out our sins right now. We pray you'll come and be in the midst of us. Come and bless what we do. Come and magnify your holy name. Lift up a standard of righteousness even right now amongst us as we glorify your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. How you're doing? Wonderful to have you right here, right now. I want to thank those of you who have joined in. If you have just joined in with me, some of you as far as we call Jamaica, some of you as far as Jamaica, some of you as far as Georgia, some of you in where you call this place again, this place, what do you call this place? Yeah, Florida, right? The Sunshine State, man. Some of you all the way down there in Florida, all right, all the way in Florida. All right, those of you on YouTube and those of you on Facebook Live, I want to thank you for joining me. Those of you on the radio platform, Sterling B. Worldwide Radio platform, thank you. Those of you on Alexa, if you're using your Alexa devices or your Echo devices on Alexa, you might have Alexa on your phone, so you are locked in, right, wherever you are. New Jersey, Brooklyn, New York, bless you. Thank God for you being here. We played the music of Wendy Mitchell earlier, Wendy Mitchell Lewis, rather. And so we're grateful to God for the music that she has put out there. Such a wonderful person in the Lord, and may God bless her. All right, so, hey, listen, we want to thank God for all that he has done and all that he's doing. And what a wonderful thing to be free from sin and have Christ within. Somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for me. Glory be to God. And so, hey, what can we do? What can we say? But to continue to live for the Lord, continue to bless his holy name, continue to let the Lord have his way. All right, so hey, listen, it's the goodness of God and it's the mercies of God that save us, that preserve us, and that's why we are here today, because of the mercies of God, because of the goodness of God. So let us kick it off right now. Right after this song, we'll come right back with the topic at hand.
Mercy never failed me all my days.
right. Leave the singing to the professional, Pastor Sterling. Welcome once again. Welcome once again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Um, yesterday we had a momentous signing by President Biden. Biden signs Respect for Marriage Act, and this is further protecting same-sex and interracial marriage. What do you think about it? How do you feel about it? Um, the many some people are heated, some people are upset, some people are glad, some people are good. And I don't know how you feel about this signing here. What does it really mean? Do you understand what does this mean, or do you understand what has taken place, or do you understand what did he signed? And anyway, it seems as if a lot of countries, they look at the United States as the world leader. They look at the United States as the exemplary leaders. I know for a fact that times it seems as if Jamaica, in terms, is patronizing themselves off of a lot of what's been going on here in America. It seems as if Jamaica, patronize themselves on, or patronize rather, or I don't know what other word to use. I just want to be careful with my choice of word here. But sometimes we say follow fashion, right? But the thing that seems to be happening in America, when we look at the news that's coming out of Jamaica, it tries to couple what's going on in America, try to use America as that measuring stick. But anyway, it's what it is. So we want to also take a listen to some of what. Let's see. What is it? Where? Come on! Don't do this to me. All right. So I want to say kudos to Pastor Guilford Monroe. I'm grateful for Pastor Guilford Monroe, who's inside as in terms of faith-based clergy minister, and he is currently a part of the Eric Adams mayoral group or of administrators out there. And Pastor Guilford Monroe's basically he's the executive, leader here, so to say, or so to speak, of the faith-based, clergy arm of for the mayor. And so, just gonna play a little excerpt for you, and here, let's see if I can get it up for you right here, right now.
For today.
All right, so right now they're having a moment of silence, meditation, a moment of prayer, and right after this prayer, Pastor Guilford Monroe will introduce the mayor of New York City, Mayor Eric Adams.
Thank you all so much for those prayers, and I'm sure again our city is always grateful to all of our faith leaders this morning. So today's a great day. It's the mayor's first affordable housing development summit to deal with the homelessness crisis that we have in New York City, but also to help with home ownership and also to help with creating an economy that is booming in New York City. So thank you all for coming this week. Today we have really great panelists who is going to present before all of us today. And we're very, very grateful that you took the time to come out here today to be with us. So I want to introduce to you the Mayor of New York City, Mayor Eric Adams.
Thank you so much. And I say it over and over again. It's going to resonate. You don't stand for me; I stand for you. I'm here to serve you, and I'm focused on that service. And this is a dream come true for me. When I was borough president, Pastor Morosa and I had Building by Faith, and as I spoke with my faith-based leaders to talk about this housing opportunities, I was just so restricted because, as the borough president, we were limited. We were able to put millions of dollars in some of the projects with our faith-based leaders, but we were not able to look at the full landscape of the resources that were available to the city. And so now we have the opportunity to do so. And so let me tell you this, I don't know if he actually stated it or if it's just attributed to him, but Henry Ford stated that if he would have asked people, they would have said, build faster horses. And he was talking about cars. And so much of the conversation that I am having I'm having with faster horses thinkers. I'm not a fast horse thinker. I'm talking about something totally new on what we must do in our city. This is a moonshot moment. We've tinkered around the edges enough. We played these games of mayors coming in, governors coming in, presidents coming in. The system is broken. And I really question if the entire opportunities or the entire experiment of cities is something we need to re-examine. It's broken. It's not only broken in New York, it's broken all over the country, if not the globe. And all we do is kick the can down the road. We know at the beginning of the year we're going to fail a large number of people, and they're primarily black and brown and immigrant. And we know it. We have this downstream mindset. Archbishop Desmond Tutu say we spend a lifetime pulling people out of the river. No one goes upstream and prevent them from falling in the first place. We have prophetized downstream. We hang out downstream and we spend billions of dollars of taxpayers' money for the broken issues we created upstream. And there's no desire. Who are we kidding? There's no desire to stop 30% of our inmates from being in Rikers Island because they're dyslexic. There's no desire to invest in foster care children so 600 to 700 of them don't fall in through the cracks. There's no desire to have a healthcare system that does not feed the healthcare crisis instead of doing preventive medicine to prevent the healthcare crisis. There's no desire to come and bring you together and say you have all of this property. Why don't you come with a real housing plan? There's no desire to fix it. People are making money off the dysfunctionality of our cities across America. That's why I'm being attacked all the time, because I'm an upstream thinker. And I'm willing to push the envelope and face this head on. Because the people you are trying to help is the life I lived. I'm dyslexic. I was arrested. I was rejected. But now I'm elected. I'm the mayor of the city of New York. So a broken person, and only those of you from the biblical sense and the sense of a faith base, only you could really understand this moment. God took an imperfect person that everyone thought was impossible. People went around to everyone else and they ignored the Joseph called Eric Adams. He wasn't good enough. He wasn't smart enough. He wasn't the type of person that should have been. But God had another plan. He said, I'm going to take the brokenness of him and show all who are broken the possibilities. So those who are sitting in jail right now, they're not going to say that's who they are. Where you are is not who you are. They're saying, my mayor was in jail. Those children who are sitting have a change of clothing so they won't be thrown. Have a change of clothing so they won't be thrown out. My mayor know what it is to eat the surplus food that was given out at the shelters. My mayor went through this. This is what this moment is about. And so your plan, yes, is going to unsettle some people. But we're supposed to be unsettling people. Too many people have been comfortable with the condition of this city. And we're going to look through it. And we're going to find those places. But at the end of the day, I need the faith-based institutions to build the housing in this city. I need for you to be providing the care. We should not allow people to profit even from the shelters. People are making billions off the shelters in the city and providing nothing for people in return but just a bed and some stale food that can cause healthcare crisis down the road. The audacity of the moment that we're in right now. That's what I'm up against. And there must be intervention and prevention. Prevention is a long-term things that we're doing. Dyslexia screening in all schools, The money we put in foster care to pay for the college tuition for foster care children and give them a stipend even after they graduate. The money we put into child care so mothers can have child care while they go back to work. Mothers and families can do so. What are we doing around gun violence? Allowing with our block power, those who are just as involved to get jobs in the green job. Those are the long-term things, and we are focused on those long-term things at an unprecedented level. But there's some intervention we need to do right now. And that's the most comfortable part of the conversation when we come down to intervention. I can't have a city where people can't take care of their basic needs and they are in danger to themselves and others. I can't do that. That is not humane. And you cannot tell me if Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John was not here right now, they would be on the streets with me talking to those people who are in that condition. This is a right now issue. It's not a comfortable conversation. Because we would rather say, well, let's wait until we build more housing. Yes, that's a long-term plan. But what do we do right now? That is what people don't want to deal with. And I'm not going to punt. I'm not going to kick it down the line. I'm not going to act like I don't see it. I'm going to deal with these issues face on. I did not become mayor to climb a hill. I became mayor to climb a mountain. And I'm going to meet the challenges face on. And I need you. This is the body of people that I've longed to mobilize. This is the most powerful group in our city because you're not doing it for profit. You're doing it for people. You're doing it for people. You see the broken people in your pews. You see them in your hospitals. You see them throughout the entire city. You have never removed from being on the front line. January and February, I went into the streets. I sat inside tents. I sat inside encampments. And I talked to people one-on-one. I saw human waste in the corner, stale food, people talking to themselves, hearing noises, talking about who they want to kill, feeling that someone is taking them away. And those first 2 months in that cold weather, and I sat there and prayed. I said, God, I can't ignore this. I can't act like I don't see this. This is why we're doing this. We're not doing this because we are inhumane. We're doing it because we are humane. This is your moment. You have one of your own as mayor. Have a God-fearing man that's unapologetic about it. That's the mayor of the city of New York. And we're going to look over what you are proposing on how we deal with these crises that are facing us as a city. I know we're going to come to a solution because I prayed for this moment. And God has always answered my prayers. Answered my prayers. And I believe this is an extension of those prayers. Thank you.
All right, so he said a lot. The mayor said a lot in his presentation here to the clergy, to the body of clergy members who attended. Okay, so the mayor said a lot, and hey, listen, kudos to him. God, keep praying for this mayor. He means business. He means well. Some might be with him. Some might be against him. Some might understand where he's coming from. Some might understand what he's trying to do. All right, this is not a political forum, but this is actually just simply addressing our community issues, our community needs, the same needs that are affecting people worldwide. If you should travel this whole world over, people are having the same issues all over the world. The same issues that you're facing in Jamaica, people are facing it in America. The same issues that you're facing in America, in Jamaica, in Trinidad and Tobago, people are facing the same issues in Russia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, England, Canada. People are facing the same issues that you are facing in your country, in your state. It is worldwide. It is all over the world. The same issues. There's nothing new under the sun. Solomon said it best in Ecclesiastic. Okay, he says it best. He let us know that there's nothing new under the sun. All right. So what you are facing in your community, in whatever country you live in, many other people are facing it worldwide as well. And so let's take, for instance, let's talk about the homelessness, or not even so much the homelessness, but let's talk about the homelessness in terms of, let's talk about it, or let's look at it from the perspective of where in Jamaica, as a child, I grew up, I saw people they were called madman, madwoman. They were out of their mind, out of their sound mind. They weren't sound. They don't know what temperature it is. Their thermostat is turned off. Are you facing this reality in Canada? Not as much as they are facing it in England, not as much as they are facing it in New York or America, not as much. So, but you are still facing it in some level or in some degree. In Jamaica, when the Queen of England was coming a couple of years ago, what the government will do, they will clean up the streets. They will clean up the mad people, take them off the streets and put them somewhere. Where they put them, I don't know. But when an important dignitary is coming in, I don't know if they did it when Obama was visiting Jamaica, but I know for sure they do it when the Queen of England is coming. The dukes or the duchess or the whatever, when they coming in, Jamaica will tend to do that somewhat, clean up the streets, put these people in wherever they put them, and then after the dignitaries leave, it's back to square one again. The people would return. All of a sudden, you'll see them return again. So if they were able to put them somewhere, what is it? Where they put them somewhere for what? A short-term basis, but they're not looking for a long-term solution, because what? It boils down to money. It takes money to take care of these people and to help these people. A lot of people they go crazy for whatever reasons. I mean, you can name the reasons. We can name the reasons. We know people go crazy because somebody did some evil to them. We know people go crazy because maybe they burst a vein or something. Some people go crazy because they smoke marijuana that was bad. They had marijuana that was bad. They smoke it and it drives them crazy out of their minds. All right. So you have people who have been what we call people call it obia. People obia them. Y'all know what that word is. Y'all know what that means, right? Some witches or some warlock or some what you call obia man, they call them, or soothsayers or whatever name you want to call them, right? They do something to people and people go crazy out of their mind. They become homeless. They don't have shoes. They don't have proper clothing. They're not able to take showers, so they begin to smell. And you got to deal with that. In New York, people had to deal with this on the train. People got to deal with this on the train. Okay, you got to deal with going in the morning in your nice suit, your nice dress, going to church in your nice outfit. And you can't ride in certain cart because as soon as you enter into the cart, there's a stench, the smell of some homeless person who has taken a couple of seats and spread out as their bed. They are sleeping on it, and that's what their bed. In the morning, when you get on the train, this is the first thing that meets your eyes, meets your nose, your nostril, and it's bad. A lot of people open the windows trying to get the smell out. It doesn't work. A lot of people change cart and they get crammed into another cart that they really don't want to ride in. And for years, the system has been neglecting these people. These are things that are happening now in our community as we speak. You'll see it on the A train. You'll see it on the number 4 train. Okay. You see it when you walk the street. When you walk the street, people walking up to you begging you money. If you don't give them money, they curse you out. If you're not careful, they might do something to harm you. This is the reality of our life. This is the reality in our community. You go to the bank. There are banks right now. Matter of fact, I went to a bank yesterday to make a deposit, and there was a security inside the bank. And we're talking about after 6. We're talking about after hours, after the bank was closed. The ATM section, the section that you go to use the ATM, has become a bedroom for some of the homeless people. They get inside there and they sleep in there. They defecate in there. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you go to use a bank the next morning, you got to face that if when they open the bank and they don't clean up on the outside, you got to face that. A matter of fact, you face it in the night when you go to use the bank, when you go to use the ATM. These people are inside trying to get out of the weather. Okay? So now the banks are hiring securities to spend the night in the bank area, especially on the outside where the ATM is. So where the ATMs are. Okay? And I saw a security last night was actually, being in there, and the homeless person was on the outside. The homeless person, and sometimes these people, they go inside and they beg alms, right? You're inside and they are asking you for money. You're inside the ATM to use the ATM, but you can't use the ATM because you can't use it in peace. Rather, you can use it, but you can't use it in peace. By the time you take your money out, there's someone waiting to beg you a money, right? And so this is the reality of what we are living in, and what we are living with, rather. Okay, so I'm just putting it out there. These are our communities. What are you doing about it? Some people complain. Some people complain to the bank. So the bank now, they hire security to be in the lobby, so as to make sure that you are safe when you go to withdraw your money and to make your deposits. All right. Now, this mayor recently, he's trying to do something where he's trying to remove a lot of the folks off the streets who are number one, homeless, number two, who has mental issues, number three, who are simply being a nuisance in the business districts. Okay, those who are riding the subway, and they are sleeping overnight on the subway and defecating inside the subway carts. So he's trying to come up with a plan to remove, but then he's having a pushback because the folks are saying that this is not legal for him to do. If the person is not willing to go, you cannot move them, and this is how the law is set up. That if the person is not willing to accept the treatment that they are getting, then it is not legal for you to remove them. Now, let alone the person don't even understand the time of day. They don't understand the time of night. They don't understand the weather. They don't understand that where they are peeing or urinating or defecating. It is not a bathroom. They just do it right where they are. They're not aware that they need to change their clothing. So these people really need help. Now, someone is willing to take them off because it is a crisis. It is a crisis. People are not feeling safe when they travel anymore, right? But these people that you are removing, they are not even the danger. They are not violently dangerous. So let me put that out there. I'm telling you, they are not violently dangerous. These people that you see where the thermostat is turned off, they don't know what temperature it is outside, inside. They don't know that, they are, in other words, they are not in their rightful minds, okay? And you are now trying to help them, but your hands are tied trying to help them because they are refusing the help. So what do you do next? This is a crisis. During a crisis, you have the legality, you have the authority to make certain decisions and to take certain steps. So this mayor right now is trying to do that, take certain steps that others are not willing to take. It's a money-making thing, okay? All right, so the psychologists, You have the social workers. They are doing very little. Now, with that said, let's look at the point. Let's look at where there are people right now who are crying out for help for their children. They're crying out for help for their children. So let alone, you have a lot of these adults that are in the subway and they are stoned out of their mind. Now you have young adults who are stoned out of their minds. Every day you see them begging. Every day you see them trying to make a buck by begging. Okay? Now, let alone you have those who are younger, who's supposed to be in school. They are not going to school. They stay home, they smoke weed, they have their girlfriend, their boyfriend, they lay up in your home, they burn your current, they burn your TV, they mess up your bedroom, they mess up your living room, they mess up the kitchen, and they curse you out when you try to talk to them. This is what's going on in our community. I'm talking about community events. These are the issues that we face in our community, in our homes. Your very own child that you raise, you give suck to them on when they were babies. You feed them porridge, cornmeal porridge. Okay, you wipe them behind. You buy Pampers when you never have money. Put Pampers on them behind. All of these things. Okay, spend long hours at work. Okay, to care for them. Now that they reach teenager age, they want to diss you, cuss you out, and do all these kind of things for you. And after a while, they get stoned out of their minds. And the law is saying that you cannot do anything about it. You cannot force them to go into any facility. I have a young man who's crying out for help for his son. And his hands are tied. And he's asking the judge, he's asking the caseworker, he's asking the lawyers to put the child in a facility where the child can get help so the child won't have access to drugs. And they're saying that they can't do nothing much for him. They can't do nothing much. This is the reality of where we are in life. Now, there are other programs out there, but people don't know where to go to get the help. They don't know where to go to get the help. There should be, I don't know, how can I get more people to listen to this program so that they can even get the help? Because there are help out there, but most of you don't even know where to go and get the help. Who to turn to get the help from. You don't know. You see, there are organizations that are available to help you, but you don't know how and where to get the help. And this is what this forum is about. This is what this program is about. Helping to guide you to places that you can get help. Guide you to organizations that can help you out. So let me see. One of the organizations that gives me and feed me information is New York Public Health Corp, right? So New York Public Health Corp is a citywide effort to expand the public health workforce by engaging community groups, including community health workers, in efforts to eliminate COVID-19 disparities. Now, they deal basically with the COVID-19, but there are other programs that they do refer people to as well. And based on your needs, they can refer you to these programs. We have what is called a hotline. If you are having an issue, mental issue, you are having a person in your family who is going through trauma, who's thinking about committing suicide, thinking about killing themselves. We have a hotline that you can use. Take this number, 929-481-HOPE, H-O-P-E. That's the number to call, right? Or you can dial 988. If you're in New York City, dial 988 and you can get some help. All right, so this is what this is all about, guiding you to some of these community programs in your community, in your area in which you live, okay? Now, there's an issue that affects us worldwide, and that is the coronavirus, right? It's called COVID-19, right? So we have the COVID-19 that is really affecting people worldwide. In China right now, they are still in lockdown. And when we talk about lockdown, we're talking about lockdown. That place is locked down. Okay? And they are revolting right now. The people are revolting. You see it on the news where they are marching or they are rising up to protesting the government because they are still in lockdown. You're talking about 2.5 years, going on 3 years, that China is still in lockdown. And they are fighting the COVID virus. Right now in America, they are fighting the flu virus, the COVID virus, and another virus that's going around making the little kids, the little children sick. In Jamaica, it's a flu season all over. In India, flu season. Africa, flu season. People are catching the cold, catching the flu left, right, and center. So we live to fight, and we fight to live. It's a constant fighting to live and to survive. And so when it comes to the coronavirus, it is something that we are not to take lightly. And it is says as of November the 24th of this year, 2022, in New York City alone, 89% of adults and 44% of eligible children have completed their primary series, or I believe maybe series of doses. They have received boosters. They have received maybe the first set of vaccine, because you got to some of the vaccines is you got to get 2 doses of it, some 1 dose of it, right? So here it is that we are still fighting this thing. Now, as of December the 17th, 77% of all residents completed their primary vaccination in some form or another. All right? The numbers are out there. They are now gathering statistics to help us to understand how to fight this, how to keep safe. All right? So it is not something to take lightly. They are right now telling people that they should start to wear their mask again. Wear your mask wherever you go, especially in close setting, in close area where there are a lot of people and you are in close proximity with each other. Wear your mask. Continue to protect yourself. All right. So it is something that we got to live with. Yes. And you got to remember that the vaccination does not prevent you from getting the virus. You got to remember that the vaccination, as of now, is not something that will prevent you from getting the virus. You need to understand that, because there are misleading information out there even today, that there are people who are revolting against getting the vaccine because they are misled. I don't want you to continue to drink that Kool-Aid. And therefore, I appreciate you being here on this program, for those who have taken the time to stick around. The vaccination is not going to harm you. It's not going to harm you. It will do you more good than harm. So if you have to take it, go ahead and take it. All right, I'm getting ready to possibly even get a booster. I don't believe I really do need it, but as a precautionary measures, I will take the booster, because I will be around people that would be vulnerable, right? I'll be around people that are vulnerable. So I need to not only protect myself, but to protect them. So if I'm going to be around people that are vulnerable, it makes sense that I should really get a booster. There are events out there that will help to train some of you as to how to do what? How to partner with other organizations. There are events and training out there that will guide you how to recognize, how to access certain portals, how to benefit from a lot of these programs that are beneficial to you in your community. All right. So folks, you need to understand that COVID-19 boosters are now available for everyone 5 years and older. Okay, and all you got to do is to find a location near you. For those in New York City, you can go to nyc.gov vaccine finder. You can go to nyc.gov/vaccine finder to find a location, to find an area in which you can go and get vaccination. And folks, you need to understand that the vaccinations are free. You don't have to pay for it. I mean, your medical coverage could pay for it, but most places it is free. You don't have to pay for it. Okay. All right. There is something right now that is called RSV. RSV is a common respiratory virus. So our RSV, R as in Roger, S as in Sam, V as in Victor, is a common respiratory virus. This is one of the newest viruses that is affecting our community right now. And the causes are often caused by mild cold-like symptoms, but may result in severe illness in some people. And so anyone can be infected by RSV, okay? And it can be serious, especially in infant and older adults. So you need to get, vaccinated. You need to get protected where that is concerned. And what is RSV really? It's a respiratory, okay, a virus, okay? It's a respiratory virus, okay? You will get runny nose, sneezing, coughing, shortness of breath, wheezing. You'll have fever, decrease in appetite, okay? So you have low appetite, all right? Some of you are experiencing this kind of stuff. You don't understand that you're experiencing it, and basically you just trying to treat it as a normal cold, and it's a little bit more than the normal cold. All right, so for years I never wanted to get the flu vaccination, but all of a sudden I have to get a flu shot just the other day, and it's what it is. Okay, flu shot is available. Some people will get the flu shot and they will get the flu. Some people will get the flu shot and you won't get the flu because your immune system is all right. But with the flu shot, I must tell you, many people that gets the flu shot, they will get the flu for a short period of time, but then when you get better from that flu, you don't get the flu again whatsoever. And a matter of fact, the shot will prevent you from getting to the pneumonia stage where the pneumonia will kill you. So that's what the flu does. The flu shot does. It helps you to expand or increase. What's the right word? It prevents you from getting that severe flu, and which leads to pneumonia, which would then kill you. So getting the flu shot, it will help you, especially if you have weak immune system. So make it a date and don't be late. Go and get your flu shot. Okay, all right. I'm encouraging you to do so. All right. Once again, you can get it at even your local pharmacies, like I believe it's Rite Aid or Walmart, Walgreen or something like that. All right. Even Walmart now. Okay. So go out and get that flu shot if you can. If not, you don't want to, don't worry about it. Nobody's forcing you to get it. You just got to face the consequences when it comes. That's all it is. If you get the flu and you survive, God bless you. If you get the flu and you die, then you go on to meet your maker. So that's what it says, okay? All right. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. It's the Good Evening program with Minister Sterling B. How y'all doing so far? Y'all being informed, or y'all being edified, or you're being blessed? All right. Let me play another song, not to talk you to death, so to speak, but hey, listen, man, God is good and God is great and He's worthy to be praised, right? So it's, matter of fact, 1 minute to 7 just about. So I don't want to stay on the air too long right here this evening, but hey, hello somebody. Let's give God the praise.
mercy never failed me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You've led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. Every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. It's Minister Sterling B right here. Welcome back. It's the evening program. Thank you so much for being here. All right, as we continue right here, this is the season to be jolly. Shala la 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 la. Yes, so many of you out there celebrating the holidays. You're celebrating the Christmas season, as you are called it. You're celebrating Hanukkah, as some will call it. Some will be celebrating the Muslim holidays. Some will be celebrating this other Kwanzaa holiday that's coming up. All right. So many of you are going to be in the festive mood. The season is here. It's the best time of the year for many. Many people are still, celebrating for various reasons. Some people call it, Christmas. Some call it winter solstice. The winter solstice is still being celebrated today. Winter solstice is something that the Catholics celebrate. They have a mass, and this leads up to about December the 21st. It's sometimes it spill over into December 25th, where they call the 25th Jesus' birthday, where they tell you that Jesus born December 25th, which is a lie, but many of you still want to drink that Kool-Aid. That's up to you. If you want to get poisoned with that Kool-Aid and continue to get poisoned by drinking that Kool-Aid, that's up to you. I'm not here to try to persuade you and tell you what to do with your life. I can only tell you the truth about these things, and you do whatever you want to do with the information. But anyway, it's what it is. Hey, listen, if that's your forte, that's your thing, you know, that's what you do, then you go ahead and do what you got to do. But I still got to tell you the truth. I still got to tell you whatever I got to tell you, because I love you and I want your life to be saved. So if that's, you know, when it comes to when it comes down to that, that's the perspective that I'm coming from. If you want to do certain things with yourself, with your life, that's up to you. All right. Many people celebrate the holidays in many different ways. Okay, the pagans celebrate it one way, the Christian celebrates it another way. Okay, and so hey, you have the pagan and the Christians who come together and they combine the celebration. They combine the pagan rituals and festivity with Christianity, and they call it Christmas. That's really what it is. It's the pagan celebration, the pagan festival coming together with the Christian honoring the birth of Jesus Christ. So you're honoring the birth of Jesus Christ, even though it's not December 25th, but you're honoring his birth on the 25th by celebrating his birth. And the way you celebrate it, you use pagan practices, pagan food, pagan decoration, pagan whatever you want to call it, and you combine it together and you say you are celebrating Jesus Christ's birthday. Hey, if you want to continue to drink that Kool-Aid and be poisoned, because I'm telling you, it is a very it's a very much a pagan holiday and a pagan practice. However, as they brought Jesus Christ into the mix, many of you saying that it's a Christian thing. But hey, if that's what you want to call it, and not understanding what you're doing, then that's up to you. But anyway, the holiday is here. The holiday season has begun, and so many of you will be celebrating it in many different ways. Some of you start making your Christmas drinks already. Some of you make the Christmas drinks throughout the year, and so it's not really a Christmas thing. And when I'm talking about the Marby, we're talking about the sorrel. All right, some of you bake the fruit cake. You love to make your fruit cake during this time of the year. Some of you make your fruit cake throughout the year. It doesn't matter the season, but whatever it is, that's your forte. All right. So right now, a lot of people are getting that sorrel rose or that sorrel bud. Okay, you're getting the sorrel bud, especially those of you in Jamaica, right? You're getting that sorrel mixture for the season, for the holiday, and nothing like the raw sorrel flowers, nothing like that raw sorrel flowers. So some of you think that you can make the best sorrel. If you can make a sorrel like me, if your sorrel can taste like my sorrel, then you have a good sorrel. But anyway, hey, bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for listening. All right, I don't want to chase you away, I don't want to run you away, but anyway, thank you for being here. Those of you in Sterling B, WOWRadio.org, thank you for tuning in. All right, so here it is. In New York City, the mayor has transformed Fifth Avenue, 48th Street through 57th Street into an open street. Now, I told my wife that I'm going to take her there. I'm going to take her into the city, and we're going to walk through the streets of Fifth Avenue one of these days. All right, so for 3 Sundays in December, it will be open streets. So the streets will be closed off to traffic, and people can walk and window shop, check out the lights, check out the displays in the various windows. Okay, and especially Macy's windows. So I gotta get down there. I gotta get into Manhattan one of these days, one of these evenings. So preferably, what it says, the street's gonna be shut down on Sundays, basically. And so they are hoping that this will ease the crowding, and it will facilitate for many more people to come out and to be safe. Okay, so this is really enhancing the safety of the New Yorkers. And we also want to encourage those of you in your local community to shop in your local community area. Shop with your small businesses, patronize many of your small businesses. Hey, I have a business online. I wish that a few of you would get online and place an order. Okay, order something from there. Order something from my business. All right, go to Sterling B Worldwide, sterlingbworldwideradio.org, and click on the business section there and place an order right there. Okay, scroll down to the middle of the page and you'll see you can place an order using the Amway portal, or you can place an order using the Aloe Vera portal, and that's what it's all about. Okay, hey, show me some love, show me some support, somebody. All right, okay, so support your small businesses. Okay, and it's gonna be fun just to have you clicking and making an order. All right, so hey, listen, we are grateful to God for His mercies upon us. Thank you all for joining. Okay, me on this program here this evening. Hope that the rest of your night will be a blessed one, a fantastic one, a beautiful one, and let us continue to spread love. Let us continue to show love. Okay, let us continue to be aware of our environment, be aware of what's going on around us, and get engaged, get involved, participate in something, do something. I like my sister there. You share with me, you went out to the river and you enjoyed yourself, right? You went out to the river and you enjoy yourself, and that's what it's all about. Neighborhood involvement, getting involved with your neighbors and with the people around you. Spread the love. Okay, I want to let people know, those in New York City, all around, your neighborhood needs you. You can get paid up to at least $17 an hour. Okay, and that's to help clear the snow and ice from bus stops, fire hydrant, and crosswalks. I helped a young man the other day to get onto this program here. My email address is online, ministersterlingb@gmail.com. Drop me a link so I can share with you this portal where you can go. Okay, as a matter of fact, the website would be nyc.gov/snow. You can go to nyc.gov/SNOW snow and register, get your name on the list. All right, get registered. Okay, and when it snows and they need people to help to remove the snow from the various sidewalks and from the curbs and the bus stops and so forth, you can be called and you can be employed, making $17 an hour. Okay, and it's what it is right now. Okay, nyc.gov/SNOW snow. All right, dot means period, right? NYC period gov/snow SNOW. That's the website to go, or you can simply drop me an email and I can forward to you the information. All right. Okay, let's see. I saw something here that I thought I would share with you, but nevertheless, hey, listen. All right, Brownsville. All right, just the other day we had a matter of fact, yesterday here in Long Island, we had a black personnel running to be the fire chief of one of the fire station here in Long Island City here. Hope that he did got the position. Hope that he did get the votes that he needed. Let's see. All right, so there's something, let's see, untreated mental illness. I know many of you are locked in here, and most of this is for the community here in New York. Right, all right. I want to try to move on to another place, but however, so much information here to share with you. All right. let's quickly share this with you. Plan announced to address needs to New Yorkers with untreated mental illness. Let's see what the announcement is saying. Mayor Adams announces plan to provide care for individuals suffering from untreated severe mental illness across New York City. So okay, so that's what it is. The plan. There's a 11-point legislative agenda to get this done. So that's what that is all about. All right. Okay. Now, when it comes to Jamaica and the West Indies, this is the land of my birth. All right. Government increases NHF benefits, which is something to do with the prostate cancer, which is a prostate cancer test, is now covered by this benefit. That's actually what they're saying. So the government has announced changes to the National Health Fund, which fund individuals, give individual benefit, which is a program that is geared to give individuals benefit, medical benefits, which will help them with their prostate issues. If someone's having a prostate cancer, they can offer help in that area. Right, so many other news to really share with you, but because I started so late, I'm not able to get into all of it. Also, I want to relate to you the information about what's this place, Haiti. I want to relate to you information about Haiti. I want you to continue to pray for Haiti. It is really, really terrible down there. Maybe I should say, depending on who you ask, but I believe those on the ground are having a very hard time because gangs are running throughout the various community right now. A lot of communities are overtaken by the gangs. I believe if you're in a particular community, the gangs will be offering you protection. If you don't want to be a part of their gang, they are looking to rape your mother, your sister, your aunts, your nieces. They are looking to rape the woman and ransack your place and kill your young men. If the young men don't want to join the gang, they want to beat them up, they want to kill them. All right, so this is news coming out of Haiti. Now, some of you from Haiti might say, Pastor, that's not true. If you can call me, 516-255-6747, verify what I'm saying. Talk to me. All right, talk to me. What am I saying? Is it true? Is it right? Is it that they are making up stories about Haiti? Most of the police force is not equipped to deal with the gang activity that's going. A lot of kidnapping. We see on the news nurses, doctors, people who are in Haiti to help them, clergy, okay, are being abducted. They are kidnapping them, asking for ransom, and these are people who are on the island or in Haiti to help them, but they are doing this to the people who comes in to help them. God help Haiti. We got to pray for Haiti. We got to pray for those who are in harm's way. I don't know how the church is making out in Haiti. I don't know how people are surviving in their various community with what's going on. If police cannot protect them, and therefore they have to be in the gang area, and they have to make sure they are in league with the gang in order to survive, in order to live. The government is not efficient enough to get things done. I don't know if they are refusing outside help, or the outside help is just not enough, or the outside help is coming in to say, okay, we're going to help you, but we need you to do so and so and so. So it's like they're bribing you in a sense. They want to offer you help, but they are actually bribing you. All right. I don't know. That's not good. Okay. The government is what we call crooked. Okay. Government is just appear a lot of crookedness going on. But we got to pray for Haiti. It's really bad down there. People can't get food. You know, they are raiding the stores, the supermarket. I guess they are waiting as the supermarket restock the shelves. They go in and they raid the supermarkets. They just it's just terrible. So it says here that Haiti received first shipment of cholera vaccines. What is this? I don't know. Let me see if I can open this and get a little more insight, a little more information about this. So it's a vaccine with the support of the Pan American Health Organization. Haiti today received around 1.17 million doses of oral cholera vaccines as cases continue to rise in the country. All right. Almost sound like malaria, but it's not malaria. cholera. All right, cholera. All right. And so they are getting a little help here with this vaccine, and it is the Pan American Health Organization that has sent some vaccines down, over 1 million vaccines to help them out. All right. So Haiti experience in managing cholera. But the fragile security situation has slowed down response efforts. So the arrival of these vaccines is most welcome. So the arrival of these vaccine, it is really most important for them to get it. Okay. So not going too much into anything else, but hey, pray for Haiti. All right. What else can I share with you? What else can I share with you? All right. So anyway, as we talk about the holiday season, talk about the Christmas season, we know how it is in Jamaica, especially when it comes to going out and buying your stuff, buying your Christmas stuff. When it comes to getting help from family members, when it comes to getting to the wharf and clearing a barrel and so forth, and a lot of people looking forward for the season where they go Christmas shopping into the markets and all of these things. And the corona contingency has been lifted, with the corona restrictions has been lifted even in Jamaica, where people can go out and get into the various shopping areas and get going with their shoppings. Oh boy, come on! No, don't tell me I pick up a virus. No. Well, there you go. All right, that's what it is. Calling it that. We have 7:24 on the downside of 7 o'clock, and pray that you will enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully I can do this again with y'all. If you like this, let me know. Text me, email me, let me know if you like this type of programming here, where I bring to you community information from around the world. If you like it, text me, let me know. All right, and I can, matter of fact, whether you like it or not, I'm still gonna come. Whether you like the program or not, I'm gonna still come and share the information, because you never know. You know, there was a young man the other day called me. He needed a job, and the information that I'm relating to you today, you know, I was able to relate it to him so he could get a job. Quickly before I going back to the Biden signing this thing about the the same-sex marriage and the interracial marriage. Take it for what it is. This is government. The government is not run by a religious leader. So, ladies and gentlemen, our religious policies will influence the government. And in this bill, that's what has happened. Some people might not understand or see it, but the bill also gives religious rights to those who want to refuse from marrying these people. If two persons of the same sex want to get married, and the religious organization refuse to do so, they will not be penalized, they will not be punished, and that is very important. So yes, we don't agree with the same-sex marriage. Interracial marriage has been going on for a very long time also. Unfortunately, people say, okay, because you are interracially married, we're not going to marry you. The Bible talks about unequally yoked. Okay, so that, take that what it is. The Bible talk about men loving men, women loving women. In other words, the Bible talk about man leaving the natural affection of the woman and turning to a man for affection. The Bible declare that that is wrong. So a woman leaving the natural affection of a man, turning to a woman for affection, that is wrong. The Bible declare that. So even though this president has given the protection for them, it doesn't mean that their lifestyle is right. It doesn't mean that he is a quote unquote he is blind by the fact that, you know, religiously it's not acceptable. I'm not gonna go. I'm not into Biden's head. I don't know what. If he is against them, then he will stand his ground against them. But this sign in here is more than just the same-sex marriage. It covers interracial marriage, and it also covers the rights for a religious leader to refuse to do business with the gay and lesbian if the person is of such identity. The organization can refuse to do business with them, whether to bake a cake, whether to perform the ceremony, whatever. So you are protected as well. So many people will not see this part of it. They will only see the part of same-sex marriage and just skin up them face and say what they want to say, not looking at the whole picture. That's just how people are. They never want to look at the whole picture. They just want to take a bite out of you and chew on you as much as they can. All right, so the bill requires that the federal government and states, what is this? The bill requires the federal government and states to recognize same-sex and interracial marriages legally performed in other states. So if someone goes to another state and they get married and they come back to their original state, the original state should not punish them. There are people who have been killed just by looking at a white woman. Kill them, hang them, string them up. There are people who have been kicked out of their family because they have married a different color or a different race from their original race. There are people who have been disowned, people who have been, abused because of this. And so they are now getting protection, and it is something that, yes, you wish that the, LG, whatever you call them, LG, I don't know, they got LGBTQ something, another LGBTQ. All right, listen, folks, don't hold me. I'm just trying to be hilarious here, okay? I know what it is, so don't think that I don't know, okay? I know what it is, all right? So don't crucify me here. I know some of you are so very critical, and so you don't have no smiling at you. You don't, yes, it's LGBTQ, whatever else they want to add initials. So don't take it for pastor. And no, come on, yeah, I'm just, come on, folks. All right, so I ain't no fool. God called fool, but him not keep them. Hello, hear me I say? All right, so LGBTQ, all right, community. Okay, do I say it? You pleased now? You're happy? Sheesh. I tell you, Sister Arlene, I know what you've been going through, girl. I understand, and that's why I love you so. You know, I know. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about Sister Arlene. All right, so I'm just about wrapping it up now, you know. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, take it for what it is. There are many times that we simply need to read below the surface, or look below the surface, read below the line, read between the lines, and understand what is going on in our community and around us, the Constitution and so forth. All right, so marriage bill impact. Constitutional law experts Dale Carpenter called the bill a backstop in case a future U.S. Supreme Court wants to reverse its decision on same-sex marriages and allow same-sex couple nationwide to have their marriages recognized even if their home state doesn't want to do so. So this is what this bill is about. Not agreeing with the LGBT lifestyle, not agreeing with their lifestyle. They are still humans, not agreeing with their lifestyle, but head and why, you see, they are still protected because they are persons, they are people. And if you understand that, God can still change such a person and let that person have natural affection for, you know, the opposite sex. God can do that for them, but it's not for you to hurt them, kill them. In Jamaica, they do that to them. They do that to these type of people. And some of these people are in your family and they're undercover. And if you find out, you don't want nobody to beat them and kill them. You want them to change their way. That's what you want for them. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right there because some of you, your daughters have become gay and lesbian. Okay? And if they were living in Jamaica or somewhere else, you would probably, number one, disown them. Number two, kick them out of the house. Number three, somebody catch them on the street, beat them and kill them. And then now what? Either you feel bad and you bury them, or you just feel happy and you bury them, or you feel sad that you have kicked them out of your house and whatever happened to them. So they are your child. They are your children. They belong to you. And they turn out to be this way. And, you know, God is merciful and God can change their life. Pray for them. God can turn them around. Pray for them. At the same time, you out there, you're committing all kind of treacherous stuff. You call on God every day and you're going to Obia man to do things for you. You should be string up and beaten and hang too. But nobody not do that to you. That is acceptable, right? That is okay to do. You set evil device to hurt other people and you're calling on God, and that is okay to do, right? And so many other, things that y'all do that are so bad and so wrong, but because nobody no catch you and string you up and beat you and tie you up on tree, make sun burn you and all of that, you get away with your nastiness. Someone full of having their own daughter and having incest, own daughter, own son, even animal, bestiality, and go on, but yet raise up about kill B man and kill B woman and this and that and kill them when you yourself need some beating. Yeah. Anyway, let me leave it alone. I meant to go. This is not the morning show. This is how I get on the morning show, So this is not the morning show. This is a different show. We can't get that way, Pastor Sterling. Leave that for the morning show. Hey, my Jamaican sister, good night. How you doing? Glad to have you. Hey. All right, so, oh my goodness. Great to have you, Mom. My sister there. All right, so hey, God bless you all, man. Have a wonderful night. Tomorrow is Thursday. I got a phone call, and I'm glad about the phone call. So I have a 10 o'clock appointment, so I'm going to get up early. I'm going to go up on the 10 o'clock appointment, and hopefully I could come and do an evening program again with you tomorrow at 4 p.m. if you don't mind, right? So hopefully we can talk again tomorrow. Walk good. Yeah, somebody. One love. Irie man. Seed. Love y'all. Okay. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Oh, yes, Lord. Let me see. What can I play now? Take us out of here. Take us out of here. Take us out of here.
Lynette White and Alexander representing the goodness of Jesus. And can be Monty G. Tell them what we're doing. I am a Monty G. I know who those souls elevate there. I'm a one who knows who can good like Christ. I'll let you can't tell them so. And all he has done for me, my soul cries out. I thank you for saving me. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me, my soul cries out. I thank you for loving me. Slip up, drop out of the will me. Ain't no way the man and the man him a try kill me. Holy for violence, holy for fear. One bag of drama, holy for tears, but holy for mercy, holy for grace, holy for repentance, little bit of faith. Down on the knees, seeking his face. Holy for deliverance, back in the race. So I think of the goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me. My soul cries out. I thank you for saving me. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me, my soul cries out. I thank you for loving me.
10,000 times, still not enough. They tell you, oh, you take me from the world from me across. Diamond in the rough, I fix a lot of stuff. But this I look for me to put me in a anchor. Living in lust, man was a must. Boy, I get cool and the girl I get caught. God pick me up, all the devil look I was dead. Infinite right, me like a rock star.
I think of the goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me. My soul cries out. I thank you for saving me. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me, my soul cries out. I thank you for loving me.
When I think about the guns in Brooklyn and where I woulda, shoulda been you I feel like running, skipping. Me shoulda, coulda did it ever, then me shoulda end up in a prison. When I think about life without Jesus, bloods and reefers cracking on my sneakers, homeless shelters backing at the rehab, felonies and misdemeanors. Thank God for Jesus.
The goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me, my soul cries out. I thank you for saving me. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all he has done for me, my soul cries out. I thank you for loving me.
On me mind me, I just think about it.
Goodness of Jesus.
Sin coulda sweet like honey, coulda mini